Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Just about ready to roll. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
Strike two. Rodriguez, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Got him. One out in the top of the first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Off the plate, ball one.
he's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Scott takes it in for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson down.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball that's outside.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. This is again 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and going for Atlanta, Shane Smith. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And now the 0-1. Strike 2. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Just misses. Ball 1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Yandy Diaz now. Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He circles the bases, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Here's Max Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment.
Outside, that's a ball.
Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. That's towards center. Harris racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. second inning set to go. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Yeah!
Out to short, Henderson. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Right through there for a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Mullins gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here is Michael Harris the second.
That's a ball.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball, that's outside.
And a foul ball. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, 2 now.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting sixth, designated hitter.
And next for the Orioles, Josh Lowe.
Well, he's really
Outside.
working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Rutschman gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And there's the ball.
Off the plate.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. So now, with one away and a man at second, Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Man at second. And that's fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. On to the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Jake McCarthy. And there's a foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Man, throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-1. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Berg, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. This to center field. Snags it on the run. Runner tags for home. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So no one on after the sac fly. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's in there. That is strike two. In the air, left side. Taveras drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Cedric Mullins.
Ball.
Check swing and a 1-0. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris drifts towards it. And there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1.
Victor Scott the second.
He swings and fouls one off. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Oh, and 2 now. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman.
One gone, runner at first. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, and he's safe. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throw to first in time. So up next, Gunnar Henderson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Henderson.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed it. As we go to the top of the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Josh Young. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Diaz. One pitch and one out. Jordan Beck next up for the Braves. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Ball down.
And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for
2 down,
Atlanta,
bases empty.
fielder,
And next for
Michael Harris
Atlanta,
II.
Michael Harris II. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Aye.
Harris, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
Ball, that's just out.
To the right side. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back here in Baltimore. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 2-0. Foul ball there. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Adley Rutschman.
Popped in the air. Left field. 2 down. Now here's the Orioles DH, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time up. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Now in for the Braves, Jake McCarthy. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. Out to short. Henderson. And he beats it. He's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Muncy over to second to Diaz. That's 2. Bases empty after the double play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Acuna around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Next offering is fouled back. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2. Line drive. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air center field. Harris should have this one. And there's one down. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Right fielder.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Victor Scott will hit next.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Time is out.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the air out to center. And that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Inside. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And there's one down. So digging in,
Up
Josh
next for
Young.
Atlanta, third baseman Josh Young.
Up the middle, Henderson. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next.
2
for
outs, base
Atlanta,
is empty.
the designated
Now
hitter,
it's the
Jordan
DH,
Beck.
Jordan Beck. 1 for 2. That's in there. 0-1. That's a strike. And that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Harris in the box again, takes the strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next pitch is outside. Beck leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two down. And the inning is over. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
That's out.
That's in there. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And new pitcher for the Braves, Dietrich ends.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Muncy at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball,
We got time.
block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And he'll shoot. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Orioles.
And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to...
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. One out and a runner at second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags at second. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's grounded out a couple of times. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Miguel Andujar looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Chris Martin gets the ball now,
and he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Andujar in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Aimed to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Here's Leody Taveras. In the air to left center. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. The new pitcher in the game, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen and give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Shorting the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Puts a bunt down. The flip, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
And now he steps off the rubber. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses inside, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
On a line. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Tied him up inside with that one. Thielbar checks the runner. McCarthy dives back in safely. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here is Matt Olson.
That's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Inside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Rips that one to right. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Jordan Westburg.
Second baseman, Jordan.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next one misses. It's 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Now there's one away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Center fielder, Cedric.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 70.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-2.
That's outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles, Ryan Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And he'll step off and take the signs again.
Hey!
The other way, and a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. 1 down. One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, right field. Scott on his way in. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 down. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
In the dirt, blocked. Here's your one. Fought off foul. Way inside, and that hit him.
Up next for Atlanta. Center fielder,
First and second,
Harris
2 outs. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one lifted to left. Tavares settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 8th. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball, that's in.
And a base hit into right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The tying run at the plate. And it stays fair. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes Max Muncy, and that's outside.
Ball 1.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering misses. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
On the ground at first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. Bring across 1 run.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jacks.
Well, with the runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
Rutschman swings through it for strike 1. time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by one. So the sac fly ties the game. Here's Miguel Andujar. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball. That's inside.
Two down, nobody on.
Yep, that ball went out.
Grounds one to short. De La Cruz there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We go to the ninth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground.
Nope, that's foul.
And that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing at a ground ball. Westberg tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball in. That's ball 2.
And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the dirt, ball 3. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Acuna now. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. New pitcher now, Ryan Yarbrough.
Number 33, Ryan
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball inside.
Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One and 2 now on Acuna. This to third and foul ball. That's to third. Muncy zips it across, and that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Leody Taveras now at the plate. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So up next, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here the last half of inning number 9. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to extra innings. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second.
Ball one.
Man at second.
Ball inside.
Here's a 2-0.
Aye.
On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. Yarbrough throws over. Acuna dives back in. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Helsley. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Way inside. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tag, and he got him. Great throw.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Baldwin in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Go-ahead run on base. Josh Young next up for the Braves. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Zach McKinstry. A critical at bat in this game for him. Inside move to second. Acuna dives back in. In the air, right field. Scott moving under this one. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Victor Scott. A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. The Orioles with the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. That's in there. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson.
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. And this one ends with the score 8-5. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sad, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane, down 4 or 5.
Living on that green. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the M.I.S.S. I.S.S.I.P.P.I. Long as we do not divide, like, gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to buck down on your king, knocking dope, the kick king. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on these. Said the devil cannot get me, I'm too clean in these bowls, I suppose. You wanted to see us lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that lack. I brought it back. Cadillac leather in July, burn up your back. Burn up your back. Burn up your back. You know that coat of denim. I'm a southern soldier, I told you. But first, let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you, they pull up hollering about their silence. How you get away with all that? I say, baby girl, you know southern different, I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy stunting is a habit, told don't get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me about it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me about it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is